Hey guys, it's Stacy Zampa. I am here today to show you guys how I create a quick and simple, inexpensive Valentine's gift using just 3 different flowers, oasis, and a couple of vases. So what I did was I got 2 vases, and it could be any vases. It doesn't have to be square. You can use a round and a round. And I simply put a vase inside of a vase. And then around it, you can use any candy. You can use M&Ms. You know, if we're going into Easter, you can use Easter candy. Whatever you want to use on the outside. And then, again, I take my oasis. So this is what oasis looks like dry. And I've been soaking it. So you just want to take a square, put it on the inside vase, right? So from there, the flowers that I chose, I literally picked them up from Stop and Shop. You've got hydrangea, you have a filler, you can use any filler. I choose, this is in the Alstroemeria lily family, and it lasts forever. So, and it's really simple to work with. So that's that, and then I have 2 different dozen roses. Again, if they cost me $15 each, it was a lot. So, take your oasis, you start with your filler. So, you want to take off the top and start going around the outside with your hydrangea. Oops. So if you've seen any of my other videos, you know I always like to go from the outside and create a circle. So like that. Creating a circle. There, can you see? Let me move this out of the way. There, and so you have your 3. You have 1, 2, 3. Again, I don't usually like to work in 4s, but that's all they had, so we'll work with it. Then I'm going to take the Alstroemeria. So this has like 5 different stems. I'm going to hold it and cut so that I just have the stems here, right? Because it's easier to work with, and you just want to fill in again. 1, 2. Oh, it smells so good. 3. You know, just kind of putting them around the outside, wherever you think they'll look pretty, right? And it starts to look like that. Maybe you take 1 more, and you do the same thing. Now, I've been working with a knife for a long time. You don't have to use a knife. You can use cutters. That's okay. Again, just kind of fill in. See? All around the outside. And don't be afraid to pull it out and put it back into the oasis. It's pretty durable, so it's not going to break. So if it's not right, you don't have to keep it there. Okay, so then you take your roses. Again, you can use a clipper. I've been using a knife for a pretty long time, so I do a knife. And then you're going to go inside, and you're just going to kind of fill in wherever you want to fill in. I always like to use jewel tones together, so red and purple. I absolutely love red and purple together. And something like this, if you were to go to the store to buy it, probably cost you, I'm going to guess and say this probably about $150. So it cost me $45 to make. And you also don't have to do it this big. You can use, you could do one that's smaller, and then you can have 2 side vases. For instance, like I just took some candles. I had some extra candy left, but you could do little flowers in here as well. It's super cute, and I'll show you that after I actually have an empty vase to show. So you start filling in. So I did the purple, and now I'm going to do the red. And again, just make sure that the flower is in the oasis. Give it a little push in there. Don't be afraid you're going to break it. A really good tip is hold the flower from the top and then just push it in. Another thing with roses is you want to make sure that you're cutting a rose on an angle, because that's how it drinks. And if you ever have roses where the heads are kind of flipping over, it typically means it's not getting enough water. So what you would do is you would cut it at an angle and soak it literally put it in water. So fill up the kitchen sink and just lay the rose in the water. It'll start to straighten out again. But when you go to use the rose, cut it one more time, because it stops drinking the second you cut it. Well, not the second, but you know what I mean. Okay, so it's kind of all coming together. Here we go. And then you just fill in as much or as little as you want. Right? Just to kind of cover the edges. There we go. Take a look, step back and see what it looks like. And then you could just, keep filling in as much or as little as you want. So if you wanted to put this as the centerpiece, let me just make one more, because I can't leave it uneven, and to me it's uneven, so it kills me. So I'm gonna put one more flower in here to show you. There. And there. Okay. Good. And you can keep going. You can go higher. You can go wider. There's so many different things we could do with this, depending on where you're putting it. Like this is it's big. Okay. So something like that. And then you can obviously put water in this little vase, but you could take a little vase and just put it next to it. There we go. Something super sweet like that. Right? Oh, we have one more hydrangea. We can use that. You get the point. So you can use a little hydrangea, and then you put them up and down the center scape of your table. Center of your table. And you make this beautiful Valentine's just garden. So I hope you enjoyed it today. Again, I'm Stacy Zampa from the Stacy Zampa team. Just kind of giving you a little tutorial on a Valentine's gift from me to you. Have a great day. Thank you.